You're buckled in, the cabin door clicks shut, engines roar softly, and then it hits you, that creeping airport hunger. Suddenly, even the $10 hummus cup sounds gourmet. You glance around. The guy in 19C? Greek yogurt parfait with granola. Row 22? A mini charcuterie board. And you? Chewing through stale pretzels like they're survival rations. Here's the truth most travelers miss. Airlines quietly profit from your confusion. Every time someone believes TSA doesn't allow food, that's another overpriced sandwich sold at gate B19. But the real rule? TSA doesn't care what you eat. They only care how it behaves in a scanner. Solid foods, sandwiches, nuts, fruit, protein bars sail right through. Liquids, gels, spreads, or anything that can smear, slosh, or squeeze, that's where you hit the 3.4-ounce wall. And this tiny misunderstanding fuels a billion-dollar airport food economy. But not for long, because once you learn these snack loopholes, you'll never pay $12 for a sad wrap again. Number 1, the frozen loophole. Airlines hope you never find out. Here's a rule the airlines would rather you never discover, because it kills their $8 smoothie sales in one swoop. If a food item is completely frozen solid at screening, TSA doesn't classify it as a liquid. That means your protein smoothie, your Greek yogurt, even that avocado mash, if frozen rock solid, they glide through security like a pair of socks. No questions, no side-eye. This one trick changes everything. Freeze your snacks the night before. Smoothie cups, yogurt, even overnight oats. Pack them in a small, soft cooler with a frozen bottle of water instead of a gel pack. Why? Because the bottle is the real hack. TSA allows it as long as it's frozen solid. When it melts mid-flight, you've got your drink. It's cheap, clever, and totally TSA approved. Just one catch. If your ice looks slushy, they'll make you toss it. But 9 out of 10 times, it'll pass without issue. So while everyone else waits in line for bottled water and $7 snacks, you'll be boarding with your own chilled, prepped meal. Smart, self-sufficient, and one step ahead of the system. Number 2, how to bring a full hot meal through TSA and shock everyone at 30,000 feet. It sounds impossible, but yes, you can walk through TSA with a full, hot, homemade meal and not break a single rule. No tricks, no loopholes, just smart prep. Bodybuilders, flight crews, and seasoned travelers do it all the time. Take Stan Efferding, a former Mr. Olympia competitor. He swears by packing his own warm meal, ground beef, rice, and potatoes, sealed tight in an insulated thermos. TSA waves it through every time. The secret? Keep it solid and spill-proof. TSA doesn't care if it's warm. They only care if it can spill. Skip soups, stews, and sauces that can slosh around. Stick with dense foods, scrambled eggs, baked chicken, roasted veggies, pasta, or rice bowls. Pack them in a leak-proof thermos, and you've just beaten airport dining. While everyone else unwraps a $15 plastic sandwich, you'll be savoring real food, hot, fresh, and homemade mid-flight. It's more than just a meal. It's control. It's comfort at cruising altitude. Because when everyone else is settling for mystery chicken, you're quietly proving that TSA rules aren't your enemy. They're your opportunity. Number 3, snack boxes that outsmart airport food, and TSA knows it. Ever opened an airport snack box and felt robbed? 3 crackers, 2 sad cheese cubes, and a $12 receipt. That's the scam. But here's the fix. Build your own snack box, fully TSA approved. Grab a small lunch container with dividers, even a recycled takeout tray works. Then pack dry, solid foods that pass scanners with zero issue. Slices of hard cheese, deli meats, nuts, fruit chunks, or a few crackers. It's simple, neat, and doesn't spill mid-flight. Parents do this best. Mini trays for kids with apple slices, cookies, or pretzels. It's mess-free, quiet, and way cheaper than the gourmet stuff airlines sell. For yourself, think of it as carry-on first class. Pack flavor, not plastic. Every bite reminds you that airport food prices are optional, if you know the rules. Next, I'll show you the ultimate bento setup. Compact, balanced, and guaranteed to make TSA smile and your wallet thank you. Number 4, the bento strategy. Real meals, no mess, 100% TSA proof. Forget flimsy sandwiches and overpriced wraps. The bento box is the traveler's secret weapon. It's neat, balanced, and TSA compliant from top to bottom. Here's how smart flyers do it. Grilled chicken or tofu cubes for protein, rice balls or roasted sweet potatoes for carbs, and a few steamed veggies for color and crunch. Add fruit wedges or a mini sandwich if you want variety. As long as it's solid, you're golden. Each compartment keeps food organized so nothing leaks or explodes mid-flight. Want sauce? Here's a pro trick. Freeze it overnight. Once it's frozen solid, it slides through TSA without question and thaws naturally by the time you're airborne. Airlines bank on passengers giving up and buying their bland, healthy boxes, but you're flying with a curated, balanced meal that costs a fraction of theirs and actually tastes good. And because it's neat and self-contained, you'll finish eating before the guy next to you even opens his plastic wrap. Next, we'll tackle the one thing that ruins every great snack plan: forgetting your utensils. Number 5, the forgotten utensil problem and the smart fix. You've got the perfect setup. Your thermos meal, your bento box, your snacks, and then it hits you. No fork. You're sitting at 35,000 feet, poking scrambled eggs with a coffee stirrer. It happens all the time, but here's the fix. Bring your own travel utensil kit. TSA allows forks, spoons, chopsticks, and even plastic or bamboo knives, just not sharp metal ones. So grab a compact reusable set made of silicone or lightweight plastic. They're durable, mess-free, and TSA doesn't blink an eye. Even a spare takeout fork from your last meal works. Keep it in your snack bag so you're never stuck improvising mid-flight. Because few things feel dumber than balancing hot food on your lap without a utensil in sight. This small detail transforms your whole travel routine. No awkward moments, no spills, just calm, confident eating while everyone else waits for their pretzels. Next, you'll learn one of the smartest, underrated hacks ever: how an empty jar can become your most useful TSA-approved travel companion. Number 6, the empty jar trick, TSA's most overlooked loophole. It's so simple it almost sounds silly, but an empty jar might just be your smartest travel companion. TSA doesn't care if it's glass or plastic as long as it's empty when you pass through screening. Once you're past security, that little jar turns into a snack station. Pour in store-bought yogurt, layer in granola, or toss in fruit from the terminal. You can even turn it into a makeshift lunch, guacamole and chips, or oatmeal with hot water from the cafe. Everything stays neat, sealed, and spill-free. No juggling wrappers, no sticky mess. When you're done, just rinse it out and reuse it on the flight home. It's clean, efficient, and 100% TSA proof. One of those "how did I not think of this before" moves that makes travel feel instantly smoother. And speaking of smart storage, there's another genius move to keep your snacks intact and uncrushed all the way to cruising altitude. Number 7. The snack saver trick airlines don't want you to know. You've packed your snacks perfectly. Crackers, granola bars, maybe a sandwich, but by the time you reach cruising altitude, they're crushed into crumbs. Sound familiar? Here's the fix. Repurpose a Pringles can or a clean protein powder tube. It's light, rigid, and perfect for stacking fragile snacks like rice cakes, wraps, or sandwiches. TSA doesn't care. It's all solid food, and your snacks arrive in one piece instead of dust. This trick works especially well for homemade goodies or delicate items that would never survive a soft lunch bag. And let's be honest, when everyone else is picking pretzel crumbs off their jeans, you'll look like a seasoned traveler calmly unsealing a crisp, intact snack. It's the kind of small detail that makes flying feel effortless. And the best part? You can do it again and again for every trip. But if you want to take your snack game from smart to first class smart, the next section is your upgrade. The DIY charcuterie setup airlines can't compete with. Number 8, the DIY charcuterie move and why airlines hate it. Who says economy has to feel cheap? With a little prep, you can turn your tray table into a mini first-class dining setup. No upgrade required. Here's the secret. Build your own TSA-proof charcuterie. Grab travel-safe, solid foods that don't need refrigeration. Slices of salami or prosciutto, brie wedges, almonds, dried fruit, cheese crisps, maybe a few grapes or strawberries. Everything here is solid, flavorful, and totally TSA approved. Pack them neatly in a divided container or pouch, and once you're settled in, lay it out. Suddenly, your cramped middle seat feels more like a picnic than a punishment. You're eating fresh, clean, real food while your seatmate unwraps a sad sandwich that tastes like cardboard. This move doesn't just save money, it turns heads, because it's rare to see anyone in economy look genuinely happy about what they're eating. But that's the point. The airlines don't expect you to come prepared. Next, we'll talk about your true low-key superpower, dry snacks. The one thing that never spills, never melts, and never gets you flagged by TSA. Number 9, dry snacks. The traveler's secret superpower. When space is tight and TSA rules feel impossible, dry snacks are your quiet rebellion. They're simple, light, and practically invincible in airport security. You can pack roasted chickpeas, banana chips, dried mango, edamame, or even freeze-dried cheese. Because they're completely dry, they slide through the scanner without a glance. No 3.4-ounce limits, no plastic bag drama, no melted mess. They're also the easiest to eat mid-flight. No balancing act, no spills, no need for trays. Whether you're stuck in a middle seat or squeezed between armrests, you can eat with one hand and chill with the other. Dry snacks also last for days, so you can stash them in your bag for the return trip. They're the unsung heroes of travel. No smell, no waste, no surprises. And if you want something heartier, you'll love the next hack. The protein-packed spread that sneaks through TSA when you know how to do it right. Number 10, the peanut butter trap and how to outsmart it. Peanut butter, the perfect travel food. High in protein, no refrigeration, pairs with anything. But here's the catch. TSA classifies it as a liquid. That means your full jar, gone, straight to the trash. So here's the fix smart travelers use. Single-serve squeeze packs. Almond, peanut, cashew, sunflower, all fair game if they're under 3.4 ounces. They're compact, leak-proof, and perfect for dipping apple slices or spreading on crackers. You can even squeeze them straight into your oatmeal or mix them with dry snacks mid-flight. It's clean, simple, and saves you from the heartbreak of watching TSA confiscate your favorite jar. One small but important note. Always be aware of food allergies on your flight. Before opening anything nut-based, take a quick look around. A little courtesy goes a long way when you're sharing cabin air at 35,000 feet. Next, we'll fix the one thing most travelers never think about, the bag that holds it all. Because your storage choice can make or break every other hack you've learned so far. Number 11, the silicone bag upgrade. 0 leaks, 0 stress. Plastic zip bags, they work until they don't. One rip, one leak, and suddenly you're fishing cracker crumbs out of your backpack with an airport napkin. There's a smarter way. Reusable silicone bags. They're flexible, airtight, and hold their shape even when squeezed between shoes and chargers. TSA doesn't care. They're clear, compliant, and perfect for everything from sliced fruit to trail mix. Plus, they last for years. You can even portion small dips or sauces into mini silicone pouches that meet TSA's liquid rules. No leaks, no mess, no giving up your favorite dressing at the checkpoint. It's the kind of upgrade that quietly changes everything. You'll pack faster, cleaner, and never worry about spills again. And as a bonus, it's better for the planet and your wallet. But even the smartest packers can hit one last obstacle, the dreaded too many bags moment at the gate. Luckily, there's one sneaky airport trick that fixes that too. Number 12, the Starbucks trick. Airlines don't want you to notice. You've packed everything perfectly. Snacks, meals, water bottle, and then the gate agent hits you with the dreaded rule. One carry-on, one personal item only. But here's the secret most travelers never realize. TSA doesn't care how many bags you carry. That restriction comes from the airline, after security. And that's where the Starbucks trick saves the day. Before boarding, grab a small paper bag from any cafe, Starbucks, Pret, whatever's nearby, and use it to hold your snacks. To the gate agent, it looks like you just picked up airport food. it doesn't count as an extra bag and no one questions it. Inside, you can stash sandwiches, protein bars, even your homemade bento box. Once you're on the plane, just fold the bag and tuck it away. Simple, invisible, and 100% within the rules. It's a quiet rebellion, a loophole that's been hiding in plain sight for years. And while everyone else shoves their lunch into coat pockets, you'll walk right on, calm and unbothered. Next, let's wrap it up with one last TSA-approved gem, the fresh fruit hack that saves you money, hydrates you naturally, and makes flying feel easy again. Number 13, the whole fruit hack, TSA's healthiest secret. Here's the scam airlines don't mention. Those $7 cups of pre-cut fruit at the terminal, you can bring your own, for free. TSA fully allows whole, uncut fruit through security. Apples, bananas, oranges, tangerines, they're all solid foods, so they glide right through scanners without question. They travel well, don't leak, and naturally hydrate you during the flight. Want to step it up? Pack them in a small mesh produce bag so they're easy to grab and don't get squished. Pair a banana with a nut butter pack, or slice an apple once you're past security. You've just made the world's simplest in-flight snack combo. Just one caveat, for international flights, most countries don't allow fresh produce past customs, so eat it before landing or be ready to toss it. But for domestic flights, it's the easiest, healthiest win you'll ever take through TSA. Now that your snacks are sorted, it's time for one final step, the one that keeps everything organized, quick, and stress-free at the security line. Number 14, the final checkpoint hack, how to glide through TSA like a pro. You've packed the perfect setup, frozen snacks, solid meals, dry goods, reusable bags, but even the best prepped traveler can get slowed down at one place, the TSA line. Here's the move seasoned flyers swear by. Group all your food in one clear bag or packing cube. When it's your turn, pull it out just like a laptop and set it in a bin. That one small step makes the scanner process smoother, faster, and far less awkward. TSA agents can see everything at a glance, meaning no rummaging, no random hand searches, and no delays because your boiled egg hid behind your deodorant. Once you're through, your bag stays crumb-free, clean, and organized. No banana scent haunting your charger pouch for weeks. This trick alone can shave minutes off your screening time, and more importantly, it makes you look like you've done this 100 times before. So the next time you fly, you won't just be another traveler fumbling through security. You'll glide through like someone who cracked the system, because now you have. So what's going in your bag next time you fly? The frozen smoothie that beats the 3.4 ounce rule? The homemade bento box that turns coach into first class? Or maybe just a humble apple and a secret stash of peanut butter that you know TSA won't touch. Because now you get it. The airport doesn't decide how well you eat when you travel. You do. Once you understand the rules, you're free to outsmart the overpriced terminals, the no outside food signs, and the illusion that you need to spend $20 just to survive a flight. Traveling smarter isn't about bending rules, it's about knowing them better than the people who profit from them. You've learned how to freeze, pack, protect, and even disguise your snacks, and you'll never look at that airport food court the same way again. If this video gave you even one new trick, hit that like button so other travelers can find it too. Subscribe to avoid flight bans for more airport secrets, TSA hacks, and real insider tips airlines hope you never hear. And remember, the sky isn't the limit when you know how to fly smart.